Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
A fabulous show of vivid colour and vocal cords. The new look Camp Nou at its best. So straight into the action. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
I see this guy, Upamecano, as a very modern-day centre-back. Quick, good with his feet, confident moving the ball out of defence. I mean, if you're a team like many of the good ones that like to play out from the back, then this Frenchman really is your perfect fit.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Onana chooses to go cross-field. And here's Eze! Eze! Stanisic clears. Coman with the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Eze. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Rafa Silva has ended up in no man's land. Vermin. Here's Mathias Cunha. Now they could break here. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
He's had it taken off him. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rafa Silva. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. Looking for options for movement. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Pope claims comfortably. Quarter of an hour played. Linton. He's found a way past. Linton. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's in a great position here. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. The pass has gone astray. Goes forward. It's just beyond his reach. Coman. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Vermin. Now, can they get... Big chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. He leaps for it! That's going to go a long way. And now they can spring out of defence. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. That's a decent clearance. Oh, that's ambitious. And that will sail harmlessly past.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
It's a pretty loose pass. It's run loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Has to go back here. Eze really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's had it nicked away. Looking to play him in. And here's Wirtz. And here's Joelinton. And it's made its way to... It's Silva! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Eric Garcia. Now he's off and running. HILAL have got it back and they'll have another go. Dembele! Dembele! Superb from Dembele! A finish right from the top draw. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. I think you have to appreciate this.
It's Silva! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Barcelona have their third corner. Cleared away. Tries from distance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out again for a throw-in. Goes for a shot!
Oh, once he...
Oh, terrible pass. Driven forward. Dembele might just make this. Vermin. Onana. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rafa Silva running with intent. Rafa Silva. Aimed beyond the defence. Nicely spread. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Alaba is standing over this one. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that.
Rafa Silva! Fantastic from Rafa Silva! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they get themselves in front! Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Barcelona with the lead. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Coleman. Can he get on the end of this? Dembele showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Matheus Cunha, chips it through. He's found some space. Marquinhos. Eze. Onana. Threads one in. They are into stoppage time. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Coleman. Eze. Coleman. Flings it across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And for the first half, that is that. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So off we go again. And it's Eze. Oh, super ball! And he can thump it away. And they're back on the ball again. Over to the other side. Distributed tidily. Looking for the run. And this is Dembele. And here's Eze. Alaba going vertical.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Fabio Cardozo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's gone for a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Sumare, and that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a searching pass. Calafiori attempts a clearance. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Eze. Coleman. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Eze. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Rafa Silva, and they can counter here. He's in plenty of space here. Coleman. Chance here to counter. Now he's off and running. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Delivered low. Marquinhos can clear it away.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 98.004 espectadores.
There's the crossfield ball. Rafa Silva finding himself in space. Joelinton! Fabio Cardoso is there and he can get that clear. A probing pass. Eze. And it's Eze. There's a sharp little ball here. That's an excellent interception.
Al-Hilal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
The
77.
two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same
El dorsal
time.
27.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Dembele has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Altamari is onto this. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Idrissa Gueye. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Wirtz. Lovely feet. Nice interception, well timed. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That looks... Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
Altamari is offering a wry smile there.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10 será reemplazado por el dorsal 17. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Al-Hilal have the chance to go the other way. He's on it, can he get away? Barcelona have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Can he get it through? No, that's been intercepted. El. Now it's Wirtz. Now it's Okafor. That's good running with the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Great chance! And he's there to clear it. Wirtz. And he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Dembele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's managed to get free. Chance, surely! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are disappearing out of sight. Wonderfully smooth, smart, and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. And here's Dembele. Wirtz. Now, what about a counter-attack? Dink through. Good ball, good take. He is through here. And a chance! It's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Dembele. Odriozola. El.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Okafor picks it up out wide.
Chance!
Oh, terrific save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Here's the header! Deftly away. This time, surely! Oh, he's going to be shot at goal! Oh, the ball, in he goes again! And he seemed certain to get the sixth. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, that is a nice touch. Cross needs to be good. Diogo Costa claims it safe. And that's that. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.